Welcome to Now Go Lead, the podcast where we help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. Each episode, we provide inspiring stories and actionable insights to help you lead with confidence and clarity. Whether you're a seasoned leader or just starting out, our goal is to give you the tools and motivation to level up your leadership game. Hello there. You are listening to the Now Go Lead 90-Day Leadership Challenge podcast series. I hope you will find these podcasts insightful as we start the year with a 90-day leadership challenge. You know, even after all these years, I'm still not a great planner. I don't know if I ever have been. I'm not sure if I ever will be. There's a time early in the journey when your leadership is based more on principles and vision. Often that means that you may have read a lot about leadership, but may lack the experience of actually taking the steps and guiding the organization towards the vision. I liken it to the difference between seeing a picture on the internet of a new shelf from IKEA and the effort required to actually follow the instructions and finish the assembly. I've learned the hard way that planning is the key ingredient to taking a vision from a dream to a reality. You know, I had a great vision for my company when I started it back in 2007. I really did. I also had tons of energy and was able to bring a lot of people into the organization in a pretty short period of time. You know, I was growing something, but it wasn't until later that I realized that I was trying to build a masterpiece without any thought or consideration for following a plan or a set of instructions. And it's common when you're running a startup to work with what you have. Beggars really can't be choosers, and to be honest, there's only a certain element of talent that is drawn to the fast pace and uncertainty of the startup environment. Eventually, you'll start to get people in your organization who want to slow things down with process, planning, and strategy. You know, depending on your leadership style, these may come as unwelcome hindrances to your autonomy and agency. However, you should not only embrace these individuals, but understand that they are a necessary part of realizing the vision. In fact, the further you choose to go along the journey without embracing the process of planning, the more you risk a catastrophic organizational failure with far-reaching consequences. I've learned this the hard way multiple times. You know, the sooner you as a leader can submit to a planning process and develop the patience to acquire the right talent and skills to your organization, the sooner you can start building a strong foundation. The temptation early on is to try and find a way to create foundational elements with the parts available to you at the time. And if you have a heart for mentorship and developing people, you'll let your decisions be guided by the belief that you can train anybody to do anything. This is one of the first critical junctures in the life of the organization. You'll need to slow down long enough to develop a consistent and effective process for evaluating talent and understanding their long-term potential for growth. This activity will set the precedent for career discussions, which may feel a little uncomfortable so early in the life of your organization. However, this is the perfect time to get this process implemented into the fabric of your culture. Not only will this be an exciting and engaging process for your team, but it will also force you as the leader to examine and define the fundamental needs of your vision. If you haven't picked up on this already, people and talent selection is often the most critical thing leaders struggle to get right. Based on my experience, too many young leaders wait too long to get a human resource professional involved in organizational growth. Many CEOs and entrepreneurs are not highly proficient in evaluating the skills and personality types that have strong organizational alignment with the needs of the vision. This is where a talented human resources professional can bring incredible gains to the growth process. Not only can they help identify the critical needs of the organization, but they can also prevent you from making hiring mistakes that are difficult to undo and can have harmful consequences on important organizational growth initiatives. If you want to get through the early stages of organizational development as quickly and painlessly as possible, bring on a human resource professional as early as possible and make sure to keep them close as an integral part of your growth strategy. Once you know that you're working with the right pieces, you can start the process of building your team. The confidence that comes from growing your team with great talent creates a culture that will move you ahead so much faster than those that try to build too quickly with subpar materials. So take 5 minutes and consider the state of your organization. Are you trying to force something to work based on what you have instead of being patient enough to get the right pieces in place? Have you built up some areas of your organization too quickly that are in danger of falling apart because of some bad parts in the foundation? The assembly of an organization can either be done with intentional planning, or you can allow it to grow unchecked while you stay out in front of the organization and blaze the trail. Today, commit to giving your organization the time, attention, and resources to set a solid foundation that is ready to support the vision you're pursuing. Now go, lead. Well, thank you for listening today. I hope you've been challenged by what you've heard to grow your leadership. We would love for you to reach out and tell us how you are doing on your 90-day challenge. If you would like to connect with us on Facebook and LinkedIn, we have groups dedicated to others who are also going through this 90-day challenge. We have links in the listener notes, and we would love for you to join us. Tuning in to this episode of Now Go Lead. Join us next week as we cover a brand new leadership topic and help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. For more resources, tips, and inspiration, visit our website at nowgolead.com. You can also connect with us on Instagram at nowgolead and on LinkedIn. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more leaders like you. Also, don't forget to share this podcast with your colleagues and friends who are on their own leadership journey. Now Go Lead is produced by HP Engineering Studios in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. Now go lead.